Alright, so I think the audio is good too.
What's up, everybody? We are live. We're just hopping into our chat on Facebook, just making sure that everything's working.
Give us 1 second.
Cool. Got a grand 3 viewers so far. Welcome, everybody. Pretty exciting day. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to mute myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mute the phone. Got a grand 3 viewers so far. Welcome, everybody.
Audio sounds good.
Pretty exciting day. Oh, I guess I'm gonna mute myself. I muted it. Why is it not? That's weird. Media volume. Go. All right.
Cool. All right.
We'll just wait for some more people. I'm hoping that out of the tons of people that we had enter, we're going to get some more viewers. Mm-hmm. So we'll wait just a little while for some people to hop on before we get started. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning or evening if you're
depending on where you are.
Europe or Asia.
That's the right number.
Yeah.
Oh. I got 7 people.
If anybody has any questions about anything from the Walker or anything that we've released from the past just couple of days, I know there's been a bit of traffic just over the past couple of days. Please shout that out in the chat and we'll respond to it while we're waiting for people to hop on. We could do some Q&A a little bit.
Yeah. Paul Simon says good so far. Cool, glad to hear it, Paul.
Yeah, if there's a bit of a lag, there'll be a bit of a lag for responses.
Mm-hmm.
All right, grand total of 10 people so far.
Mm-hmm.
We're about 8% of the way there. Working our way up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to say we're pretty happy with how the raffle turned out in the end. It was slow going for a while, so hopefully we can continue to do stuff like this because in the end it turned out to be pretty good. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be able to do a lot more for you guys with those funds. So again, those funds don't actually go to us. That's not profit for us. That goes right back into the company.
Mm-hmm.
The goal was to be able to get you guys a kit. That was the main goal, is to just to pay for one. But the second goal was to be able to invest in
what's left over.
Sculpting, which is not our forte. Our forte is models. But in organic sculpting for some other projects, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to earn enough to be able to do that. So that's pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah.
So we're really thrilled that it turned out to give us a bit of funds for a down payment on a future project that we'll be working on for release either end of this year or early next year, mm-hmm. which we're pretty freaking super excited about.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
All good, even with audio subtitles. Paul says, "Is the walker material resin or plastic?"
Plastic. I mean, so resin is a misnomer. So resin is plastic. All material is resin. But we are using a high quality plastic material. It's polyurethane. And there's a wide variety of different types of polyurethane. Some of them are cheap. Some of them are expensive. The material that we are using is of the much higher quality nature. It is not the standard polyurethane that you would get from Garage Kits or any other company out there. Like most companies out there are just going to be like, we want polyurethane, give us your cheapest polyurethane, go, you know. We tested a bunch of polyurethane here in the studio, looking for different types of flex and strength and stuff like that, and we came up with a particular polyurethane that we really liked. So we sent that to the factory and said, we want this. So they're looking at different types of polyurethane that they can get over there and saying what is going to be comparable to what you guys want. And then we're also looking at saying, okay, well, we want the legs to be stronger, we want the neck to be stronger, what are different materials that we can get that can handle these types of stresses and stuff like that. So it's going to be a mix of different materials, but nothing is going to be like cheapo brittle resin.
Yeah, it's not 3D printed. It's actually,
and nothing is 3D printed for sure. We found out that as far as production quality goes, 3D printed is great for prototypes. 3D printed is great if you're going to be printing something that just sits in your desk. But when you go big, 3D printed is not the way to go. So everything is going to be cast in very high quality plastic, based upon the situation that calls for it. You know, we're learning with this model, but we're also going as high end as we can possibly go with the materials. So that's the plan. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting comments. That's weird. My stuff is not live.
Yeah, I'll just put it here so we both see.
That falls into what would be considered a gray area. It's been that way since the 70s, basically. There's a bunch of people out there that as long as we make very low runs and just do it once or twice or something like that, then they don't care, basically. I mean, you can go on Etsy or any shop and you can see tons of stuff out there. So we try to be extremely respectful, and that's basically how that works.
Yeah, we're not trying to make a big, like, huge amount of money off this. It's more of just like make a kit that everyone wants.
Yeah, there's not much money in there.
Not much money.
This is for the love of the hobby more than anything else, and it's more about getting the kits into people's hands, and because we want one a lot more than it is about trying to make $1 million or something like that. So yeah, but the ultimate goal is, you know, obviously we want to continue to make these very limited runs and small runs of stuff that has to do with the fan art, but we're working towards doing original artwork and stuff like that, which we can, you know, produce in larger quantities, and we're learning from this side of things to be able to do that stuff too. So there's a much grander plan.
We got some cool stuff in the future for you guys. So
fair enough. I did some sculpts myself too, so long as you fly under the radar.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with respect. I mean, we have communication with a lot of people that are in the industry and stuff like that. And as long as you maintain that communication and talk to people, and you really have to just understand how that process works, and also understand that, you know, if somebody tells you, then you stop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So let's see. So we're up to 16 people.
All right. I mean, so this was never meant to be like a super long video. So if the other 120 people, so we had 120 people that entered in the raffle. So if the other 120 people don't want to hop on, they can hop onto the replay of the video and check it out. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, thank you so much, everybody, for entering into the raffle. We had 120 people eventually hop on and join into the contest, which is fantastic. So we were able to not only get enough money to pay for a kit for you guys, which is phenomenal, So thank you again very much. But we were also able to put some seed money into a down payment on a future project, which we are super excited to be able to reveal to you guys. So coming up in the next few months, we will be working on a sculpture diorama figure slash vehicle slash, it's going to be a pretty massive 1/8 scale project featuring this particular theme, which we'll pull up right now. So just a little theme, you can put it away. So that is what you guys are also helping us to put some down payment money on. We have a sculptor who's phenomenal, who's going to start working on some figures for us, and then we're going to be doing some vehicle work and putting together a pretty phenomenal diorama piece.
It'll be sick.
And that's going to be the 1/8 scale, which is kind of like our artist scale. So we're going to start working on that. And again, thank you so much for doing this. Now, based upon the response that we eventually got, I think we're going to end up doing this again. We will wait until all of the samples have come back and we have a finished actual sample, production sample of the walker. And once we have that finished walker sample to show you guys what the actual polyurethane looks like, the real deal, I think we'll do one more of these raffles for anybody else who wants to get in, because I think it worked out well, and since there was enough to be able to pay for that kit, why not give another person an opportunity to win one? So that'll probably be November, like early November or late October, I assume, would be the last raffle. So just expect that we'll probably do one more raffle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull up our little wheel. So what we ended up doing was we took all of the names from every single person and we put that into an Excel spreadsheet. And then the first thing we did was we went online and we wrote out every single name. Or we didn't write out every single name for the first one. We took the Excel spreadsheet numbers and we put that into a randomizer. And basically it would be the same thing as taking all the names, writing them on pieces of paper, sticking it into a bowl, and shaking the bowl. Yeah. So we randomized the numbers first, and then rewrote the list based upon the random numbers, and then double-checked and triple-checked that list to make sure that all of those numbers were rewritten correctly. So that means that if somebody purchased 3 tickets in a row, that your name isn't going to be John Doe, John Doe, John Doe, right in a row. It's spread your tickets out so that you have a much better random chance as far as winning. Right. So everybody's all like equally randomized now. Think of it as a big old fishbowl, all mixed up. Yeah. And now we're gonna spin the bowl and see who the winner is. We'll basically say your name,
and then we'll also contact you after the.
We will send you an email. If you are live, please send us a personal message. If we can find you quickly, we will also send you a personal message, but it's more likely that we'll just use your PayPal information and send you an email, get your information, get you on the Discord, and then get you on our order list. Okay? So let's spin it up and see what number we've got.
All right. Let's see.
All right.
38.
So 38. So let's go to our sheet. And lucky number 38 is Richard Lagua. Richard Lagua. Richard Logue. So I'm sorry if I butchered your last name, but Richard Lagua, you are the winner.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So, Richard, I will send you an email through from your PayPal account if you are live. Feel free to send us a personal message straight through Facebook. But aside from that, if you are if you read the image which had the rules to the
Contest.
raffle. If you are in the United States, your shipping is free, but right now, because of the shipping crisis internationally, if you are international, then we split the cost of shipping, unless there's some miracle and the shipping crisis is over next year, which it could happen.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
But otherwise, we split the cost of shipping just because of the craziness.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out when it happens. But congratulations.
We'll reach out to you shortly and get you on the Discord. So.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for joining in. So, like I said, like Ethan said, we'll be doing another one probably towards the end of October, November.
Yeah, so keep your eye out. So,
yeah.
again, we think this was a really cool idea. And if you guys agree, let me know in the comments that this is an interesting plan just for being able to invest back in the company and also be able to get you guys kits that you wouldn't necessarily be able to afford as we start releasing stuff. Because we could do this for the shuttle. And then the other big thing, because then we can take that and put that, again, seed that money back into the kit and then seed that money back into these other like figure sculpts and stuff like that we're doing, because it helps us put down payments on other stuff. So if you like it, please let us know. Other than that, thank you very much. And we will talk to you guys later, and we'll have some more updates